I don't know what I did, but we did something. The joys. Last one though. Last one. Got a couple extras. Only a few. Yeah, this would have been bad. Not only one, but two. Just in line with the tires. Alright, so we're back at it for another day. We're getting the sprayer ready. Just draining out some water out of the tank. We had RV antifreeze in the boom and just kind of put 75 gallons in there. Ran it all just to test fire it, and seems like she's all working. No nozzles are plugged up, so we'll get this water drained out just in case there's any RV antifreeze left in the system. You know, solution to pollution is dilution, so that's what we're doing. We're diluting it down and dumping it out here, and then getting after it. So yeah, we're gonna get folded up now and turn these fuzzy fields into brown dead things just to make them green again. So yeah, I think we're getting real close. I mean, my plan today is to try to get 200-ish acres knocked out, really and truly. It's already, I don't even know what time now though. That might be a problem. Because we aren't running the tanker as water. So I'll have to run and go get it every 120 acres. So it's not like it's a big deal. It just takes a little bit more time. And I don't know what I'm doing here. First time of the year, you know. We'll get that down. Shoot, trying to get in this cradle here. Opposite hand than I usually do, and video it and everything else. Come on. There we go. All right. So, seems like the sprayer itself is working. So we're gonna go try spraying some. Probably should be loading up a batch of wheat spray, but I only have 10 acres and I'm missing a little bit of the stuff. So we're going to burn down. And we'll just clean out and do it all again. So yeah, but anyways, we got a little bit more lime to spread. Holy Jesus Christ. A little bit more lime to spread here. I don't really know where I'm gonna put it yet, because there's 50 tons sitting right there. I just got to figure out what we're gonna do, if we're gonna put it on what ground. That's gonna be the determining factor of where I put it, because there's only enough there for do 2 ton of the acre, 25 acre. So about a field. It's just figuring out which field I want to put it on. Everything needs a little bit, but you know, there's some more stories there to be talked about. Not on the lime department, on the field department. So yeah, anyways, we're just trying to get it all figured out and make life right and get loaded up. And now I got to go and do math and mixtures and chemistry and, you know, all the things. So anyways, we'll get back to it once we're spraying. All right, camera's all clean now. So anyways, we're on our third batch of spray here. So after this we'll have to go fill up, but we got those 2 pieces done. This piece here and the piece next to us, next to this one. They're gonna be no-till, so got those burned off. We'll get the soil finisher rolling here pretty soon. Like to get all that worked in, so that way I can get hooked on planters. Go. So I mean, really and truly, that could be hooked on, but we got a little bit of field work up here to do. One of those, I do want to run these fields off to the north here. I want to run vertical tillage tool on. We got one hooked onto the tractor, so we can get it hooked on or ran across. I'll be happy. About 20 acres there, so yeah, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. And got about another 150 acres of spray, I think, is what it works out to. We got 80, 90, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. So, pitter patter, right? Pitter patter. And just like that, we got fertilizer. It's water, but one new pump and we're all set. This one seems a little goofy. We'll figure that out. But they all seem to be flowing the same. Gotta get that tank filled up and be rolling. Well, we're doing it. We're going back and forth. Got the new monitor working. I don't know why it does that on the phone, but you can see everything's working there. So, yeah, anyways, that's going great. That thing, I really like it, except for one problem, and that is because I'm doing 4 miles an hour. And that's because at 6 miles an hour, it singulates at 80 some percent, and at 4.5, 4.6, it singulates at 98.5. So I guess I better slow down some days, you know. But seed's going in nice. There's good moisture down here. Only complaint is this no-till causes us to have a little sidewall compaction, I guess you could call it. You know, you can see the V, but I think it's just the fact that we're sticking it into hard dirt. So, yeah, anyways, that's that. But, you know, it is what it is. So we're going to keep rolling. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to make that thing not do that. So, pitter patter. Alright, so we got things rolling here. And we're doing, that talks somewhere in the mid-90s for singulation, 98, 99. It's a little bit above mid-90s, but yeah. So anyways, everything's going good. I got my climate hooked up. Getting that to talk to that only cost $400, so that's real cool. But anyways, yeah, so that doesn't do varieties. You can put in a variety, but to singulate or to split the planter, kind of like I think I got this set up here. Do hybrid mapping. I don't know if you can see that. But to do hybrid mapping, that'll only do one hybrid at a time. Also, not even sure how to switch hybrids in a field on it yet. That might just be operator error, but I don't know, I'm learning it as well. So I like to split hybrids because, you know, how do you figure out which hybrid does the best? And I don't know, it's not that hard to do. Maybe I should be doing all of one hybrid in the field and seeing, but there's so much variation in the soil, or field to field for us. Hold on. Anyways, sorry, I had to turn around. But there's so much variation in our fields. This will change. I think there's 3 different soil types just in this pass. I don't know. That, we've never spent a lot of time figuring out the right hybrids, which maybe after this year we'll be narrowing it down. Really, we've been running one hybrid for the most part, maybe 2. But I've kind of been trying to learn and see if maybe that's a bigger difference for us. Something that maybe's got a little bit more horsepower behind it. But yeah, so which the variety we have ran in the past did get beat by 20 bushel last year on a different variety, so it makes me really start questioning what we got going on, you know. But it is what it is. We're learning. We're trying some different starter blends this year as well, so we'll get into that at a later date. But yeah, very happy with how that's working. Really and truly, this part of it, no complaints. The hydraulic drive on the motor, or on the planter, it's a used $500 unit, so, you know, like I was talking to the dealer we got this from, so we also got the hydraulic drive from. He goes, they're $2,200 brand new, so what do you expect out of a $500 thing, right? But we've gone through a few things and got it really dialed in now. It has slowed me down and the actual speed aspect of things, because of that number right there, the singulation. So that's going to give me a headache looking at that. The singulation is, we've always, I thought, struggled when I go through with the planner looking at things, going, man, the singulation doesn't seem good. Thinking it's just a finger pickup meter. So come to find out, I was just giving her too much, so I backed her off. We'll see how long I stay at this speed for. It's 17 acres an hour is kind of slow, but I mean, I think I was cranking up 24 last year, so maybe the problem is I was really just sending it too much. So yeah, anyways, but hopefully in the next couple of years we'll be doing variable rate. I think it pays for itself. Kind of what I'm seeing and been hearing is that it really would. That is capable of doing that. Climate will hopefully help us get there. I don't know. I'm still undecided on all of that, but if this won't do what that does, then that seems to be the way to go. That costs entirely way too much. So that's my feelings of that, but we're cruising through it. We're 32 acres in. So yeah, everything's been going pretty good. Been happy with it. Now, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, we'll be 200 acres done of planting. So I just said something I shouldn't have too. So yeah, we'll be 20 acres tomorrow. So anyways, I gotta turn around again.